Well, Nick, the obvious one is, how you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good. Back training with the rehab group, so yeah, it's better than sitting around the couch. So feeling pretty good.
So the knee's feeling like where you think you should be now?
Yeah, it is. I'm doing everything I can in rehab. Not quite running yet, but I'm doing things like Jacob's ladder and that at the moment. So it's progressing, yeah, as well as it probably could be at this stage.
When do you think you'll be back playing?
It's a tough question. I plan to play at some stage next year. It'd be towards the latter end, but I couldn't give you an exact round or date. But yeah, we put my hand up to try and play at some stage.
So if all goes well, you could be back by, say, round 12, round 13? And Simo said round 15?
Yeah, probably a bit later than round 12, round 13. I think we'll, yeah, just because of the nature of the way I play, jumping and playing the ruck, I'll probably leave it a couple more weeks longer than probably, I guess, halfway through the year. So, yeah, 15, 16. I don't want to really give it a date or a round, but yeah, like I said, towards the back end.
Nick, I imagine there's no doubt then that you won't be missing the whole of next year. You're guaranteed that you will be, despite no setbacks?
Yeah, like I said, I'm planning to. There's no real guarantee with injury, but yeah, if everything goes to plan, I'll play, yeah, towards the end. So I'm pushing myself, and yeah, we'll determine what happens depending on, I guess, how the team's going, how I'm going. But yeah, I want to get out there and play. It's a tough year watching a full season of footy without being out there.
You spoke about you being a unique athlete, and it's a bit different for you, but do you need to lose any weight, or what do you have to do in rehab to make sure that you come back and you're big and powerful?
Nah, it's just the muscle. I guess you lose a fair bit of muscle in my left leg in particular. My right leg as well, because I got my hamstring tendon taken out. You know, you got to build back up to be able to run and jump at, I guess, the state I was before I got injured. So that's a long process, and then letting the graft heal as well. So that's all happening at the moment, but yeah, it takes the full 10, 11 months before that to, I guess, be strong enough to play for AFL footy.
You say, I think you're doing Jacob's ladder. I imagine that's walking at the moment, but whereabouts exactly are you at in the recovery? Are you running? How far away?
Yeah, running still. You know, we have an Ultra G machine where you can take your body weight off and run at a lesser volume, lesser body weight for a little bit. I can start doing that in the next couple of weeks, but I guess full running is not probably till post-Christmas. So yeah, it's coming along. You know, I'm pretty happy with it, and it's coming along pretty good.
How about swimming? Are you in the pool?
Yeah, I'm like Eric the Eel, but I get through, I get the sessions done. So swimming's coming along, but still learning.
You've obviously had mates at the club go through knees before. How have you found the experience compared to maybe what your expectations?
Yeah, it's been a little bit tough. I guess I've got Scotty Lycett at the moment, who's got a bit of a sore knee helping me out. So it's, I've got someone I can, I guess, relate to with our ruck roll. So Coxie and I and Scotty do things together as well. So having someone's been good, but Eric McKenzie and Mitch Brown, Mitch is no longer with us, but they've both been a mountain of help. Just, I guess, the wealth of knowledge they have and the information they've had going through it so recently, and being bigger guys as well, it's been really good for us.
And if you did get back before the finals, what sort of impact do you think you might be able to have?
Yeah, I'm not looking to, I guess, you know, perform miracles, but yeah, I'm just looking out there to go and, you know, fulfil my role. So we've got other guys at the club at the moment. Obviously, Scott will be back playing. Giles will be there. We've got Vards. Petrie might have a go as well in the ruck. So those guys, depending on their form as well, but I'll be pushing as hard as I can to get back in and play my role.
Obviously, without you and Scotty for round one, how do you think the other guys are placed to sort of carry that burden at the start of the season?
Yeah, Giles, he's done it, you know, before, and you know, Petrie's pretty experienced. Vards has played a bit of footy as well, so the guys will get down. Our midfield's pretty good. Obviously, having the introduction of Sammy Mitchell down there will help out as well. So whether we win it by hand or not in the ruck, I'm sure those guys will get the job done at ground level.
Talking about the fitness on that one, would you come back not fully fit, or is it just one of those ones that you just make sure it takes longer to tick that box?
Yeah, I think we'll just see how it goes, you know, each step by step. But it's one of those things I don't really want to muck around with. If it's not right, I won't come back and play. But yeah, fingers crossed all goes to plan and I can play when I'm ready to play.
What do you get up to when you're not being able to train in the off-season? Is it frustrating?
Yeah, it is frustrating. It's frustrating, I guess, when the boys are on their Facebook and Instagram and whatnot, posting photos in New York or Europe. So I was here training with with our physios, but you know, I've had my holidays in the past, and I'll get a chance, you know, later on down the track. So haven't missed out on too much, but it's good to be back and have all the boys back training, you know, alongside you this time of year.
What kind of impact has Sam Mitchell already had at the club for the limited time he's been there?
Yeah, massive. Not just for the younger boys, you know, who are able to learn off him, but the older guys as well. You know, he's a wealth of knowledge and has so much finals experience. So guys like Matt Prittis, Luke Shuey, Andrew Gaffer, all you know, all picking his brain and learning new things along the way. So he's been, you know, he's really good for the group so far.
A couple of other ones. The AFLPA, the pay dispute, and then Paddy Dangerfield said the other day there might be strike action. What's your thoughts about it?
Yeah, they're still going through that at the moment. So a few of the boys are over in Melbourne. I think Drew Petrie was over there. Luke Shuey might have been across as well, sorting that out. I'm not sure where that's at the moment, but hopefully they have a resolution pretty soon because yeah, you don't want that happening. Everyone wants to play footy, everyone wants to watch footy. So fingers crossed it doesn't get to that stage, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
And it's been the news recently about Cuzzy, obviously, and Eagles great, and I guess yourself and the club will be supporting him with all they can.
Yeah, I think that the club's reached out, you know, Richmond as well, the AFL as a whole, and the footy community have, and yeah, fingers crossed he, you know, he sorts a bit of that out, and you know, he's got a mountain of help. So yeah, we just wish him all the best.